Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. Uh, to our honorable guests and our respected professors, faculty members, and guests from our media, welcome you all. I'm Dr. Mohammed Hassanujaman Shagor, Assistant Professor from the Department of Electrical Electronics Engineering, BRAC University. And I'd like to thank you all for your kind presence today at our ceremony. Special thanks to our distinguished guests, Mr. Toshiyuki Noguchi, First Secretary of Japanese Embassy in Bangladesh, Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood, Chairman of Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory. He is on his way. We'll receive him soon, we can expect. And I guess Professor Mohammad Kaikobad is on his way as well. He is invited, and we can wait for him. Maybe he will be joining us in a short time. And we have Dr. Mohammad Hafizur Rahman with us, a renowned scientist and a member of SPARRSO Bangladesh. Now, we all know why we are here, gathered here today, to be a part of a dream which will be becoming a reality today. And if we remember, on the 15th June of 2016, a dream was started in a journey towards this reality, which was when we signed a contract with Kyutech Japan to collaboratively build the first nano-satellite built by a Bangladesh university. And after 8 months, today it actually is the proud day for us, as 3 of our students has already built and assembled the nano-satellite, which is already ready to launch into the space. Now, in an hour, we are going to witness the memorable moment when our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Syed Andaleeb, and our principal investigator of this project, Dr. Mohammad Khalilur Rahman, will receive our very own satellite from the president of Kyutech. Now, it's a very proud moment for us because our 3 students actually has built our own satellite. The main researcher, Mr. Coffee, Ms. Antara, and Mr. Maisoon. I think for their outstanding effort and hard work, they deserve a very big round of applause. After receiving today, the satellite will be handed over to Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, and then it will be taken to International Space Station. So now, we will go through, in our program today, we will start at exactly at 11 a.m. We'll go live to join the ceremony in Japan, the handing over ceremony, and we'll have some speeches there, and after that, we'll have some question and answer sessions here from the BD media, and some discussions from our distinguished guests. And after that, we will wrap up the session by our honorable Professor Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed, sir. Now, I would just like to add, after the deployment, we will operate the signal receiving and transmission from our very own base station here in BRACU. I'm humble and happy to say that I'm in charge of the base station and antenna designing, and I have a team of 6 enthusiastic members: Shorab, Jamil, Chayan, Bijoy, Arafat. Thank you guys for your effort, and thank you. And I think now our base station team has made a very short video, introductory video, to show you what the journey of our ONNESHA 3B. And now I will invite Mr. Intizar to show the video and start it, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for coming, and I welcome you all in this auspicious event. What we are going to see is the story behind NanoSat, how it started and what it is doing now. Please. nano-satellite named ONNESHA. It's only 10 centimeters in size, 10 centimeters in all size. It's a cube. You can see our 3 students who are working in Japan, Kafi, Maisun and Antora. Testing Lasagne lab in Japan. What we are seeing is JAXA, who is going to take it over. They are going to launch it, and then we'll see a video. They're going to hand it over to the International Space Station. Handing it over to, this is just an animation simulation, but you will see it live today. International Space Station, it will launch the nanosat into our space. Behind how it started. Dr. Hafizur Rahman Khan visited BRACU and conducted a seminar on how nano-satellite is a new technology. And our respected Khalil sir visited Japan in December 2013. And then KIT signed an MOU with BRAC University that we can collaborate on this project. 5 countries are having this, 5 countries are participating in this project, BARDS project. Japan, Bangladesh, Ghana, Mongolia and Nigeria. So 5 satellites are going to orbit the same axis on our region. So we are going to get very frequent updates. We will see about the benefits later on. What are the applications of BRACU nano-satellite? The ONNESHA, how is it going to help us? It is used for taking high quality photos of Bangladesh, which we have to depend on other satellites, but now we have our own satellite to do that. DG Singer, we can easily broadcast any sound files and messages to the satellite so that anyone from any Bangladeshi home or house, they can just tune into that wavelength like a radio and they can listen to our messages. What we are going to do is when we launch it, we are going to play our national anthem, so that everyone, and there is no decoding or encoding process. It's very simple. You just tune in to the radio wavelength and you can receive any messages that we broadcast through our satellite. Next. These high quality photos, please play the video. These high quality photos will help us to detect many natural calamities beforehand, or the soil fertility, or any kind of physical, physiological, geographical data that we need from space. So we can conduct many more researches very easily. ground stations. The ground station team is shown here. So we are collaborating between the countries so that we can pass and share data and then analyze it all together. And what are the benefits? The research and implementation opportunities that I mentioned earlier. And then because entering the list of satellite having countries, we just enlisted ourselves into a group of very highly advanced countries. Now Bangladesh can boast that yes, we have an nano-satellite too. And vibration in the mind of young generation, obviously, as we are all gathered here, students of this university and all throughout Bangladesh, we are getting inspired that this can be done because this has been done by Bangladeshi students. And this is going to put a very positive impression on all over the country, all over the world. Thank you. Next. Thank you all for watching this video. Sorry.
Thank you, Intisar and the ground station team for this wonderful informative video. Now, I'd like to request our honorable professor, chairperson of Mathematics and Natural Sciences Department, Professor Muhammad Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed, sir, for his valuable speech, please. Sir.
Thank you. First of all, let me take the pleasure in welcoming the distinguished guests from BTRC, from the Embassy of Japan, from SPARRSO, and Professor Kakawad and Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood are yet to come. They will be joining us, and my colleagues in BRAC University and all the students and faculty members who are watching outside this room. A very good morning to all of you. I think we had just seen the presentation, an introduction of the nano-satellite, the first nano-satellite of Bangladesh. And for that matter, I mean, we take pride in the fact that BRAC University is, can very rightfully boast about its students. 3 of its students, their names have already been announced, Kafi, Maisoon and Antara. They are working for their master's degree in Kyutech, and they built up this satellite. And as you already heard, that is a consortium of 5 countries. Japan is the main player in the game. Then we have also Mongolia, Nigeria, and Ghana along with us. So 5 countries, and the students will be building. I mean, we already have built 5 satellites, and they will be going into polar orbiting satellite. I mean, they will be polar orbiting. That means from pole to pole. And some of the details of the nano-satellite is a very, we call it nano. Nano not in the sense of 10 to the power minus 9, but nano means small. Small satellite. The size is 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter. It's a 10 centimeter cube thing, weighing about a kg, and it will be flying at an orbit of at an altitude of about 400 kilometers from the surface of the Earth. So it will have an orbiting velocity of around 7.9 kilometer per second. As it's a polar orbiting satellite, so it will be going over different areas of the Earth at different times, and what we call in technical jargon is the repetitive frequency, the repetition frequency. That will be, it will be going over Bangladesh about 4 to 6 times a day. So we will have a very good, what you call, time resolution, and we'll get very good spatial resolution because it's it's orbiting at a very low altitude. Usually the polar orbiting satellites belonging to the States or Japan or Europe or Canada, they are like Landsat or Spot or other satellites. These are polar orbiting satellites. They orbit at an altitude about 1100 to 1200, around that range. Am I correct, Hafiz? 700. Okay. So it's a few hundred, about 1,000. But there is another type of satellite, and BTRC is dealing with that type of satellite. That is the communication satellite. These are located on top of the equatorial belt at a high altitude, very high altitude. It's 36,000 kilometers. So 36,000 kilometers, that makes it a geostationary satellite. So it has a very good resolution as far as it is looking at the same place all the time. So we get constant, it's a real-time data. So this is the difference between the polar orbiting satellite and the geostationary satellite. And these geostationary satellites, as you know, BTRC will soon be in 2000, this year, they will be also having another satellite, a geostationary satellite, which will be used for satellite communication. Now, first and foremost of all, I must thank, with my wholehearted thanks to the chairperson of BRAC and chairperson of BRAC University Trustee Board, Sir Fazl Hassan Abed, KCMG, for his generous support, both moral and financial, to this effort. Without his support, we couldn't have proceeded this far. I also take this opportunity to thank BTRC for giving us all the the licenses and also spectrum, and I thank Dr. Hafizur Rahman from SPARRSO, member SPARRSO, they have been instrumental in this progress. And just to say that my association with SPARRSO goes back to '89. I was on deputation. I was made a chairman of SPARRSO I went from Atomic Energy Commission of Bangladesh, and I was there for 6.5 years as chairman. So Bangladesh went into the satellite application and satellite, application in all sorts of sectors, right in 1972 with the launching of the ERTS, Earth Resources Technological Satellite Program. Later on, after launching the Landsat satellite by the United States, Landsat 1, we had a program which was called Bangladesh Landsat Program, BLP. Then in 1980, this organization, SPARRSO, which is an acronym for Space Research and Remote Sensing Organization, that was created. So they have been doing, all these years they have been doing environmental monitoring and also disaster monitoring and resource monitoring with the help of the pictures we got from different satellites. From GMS satellite, GMS belongs to Japan, it's a geostationary satellite, and also the other satellites. So they are working in different areas of applications in forestry, in agriculture, in town planning, water resources, cartography, all sorts of, there is no end to the applications. So I think this is a very, I mean, very important step as far as the building of the manpower, our indigenous manpower, skilled manpower is concerned. By going into this project of nano-satellite, what we have been able to do, I think, is to start having these people trained in actually building a satellite. We have also programs of microsatellites. SPARRSO has program of microsatellite, and then we have also the other satellites. But starting with a very small satellite, we are gaining the experience of building, which is a great leap forward towards technology transfer. I, as a scientist, I worked in different high technology fields, starting with nuclear energy, then space technology, and latest was oceanography. And these three high technology fields, I think country like Bangladesh should enter and should make progress, because I think the advantage of high technology is that with the development of high technology, when we enter high technology, the concomitant technologies, be it material science, be it cryogenics, may be it instrumentation, be it IT, whatever it is, all these technologies will develop, and that will have spin-off benefit. So I think Bangladesh should go into these high technologies, and space technology, I think we have gone in a very, I think a very prospective, a very positive way. And there is a saying that God sends small things, sends good things in small packets. So don't ignore that because it's a nano satellite, but I think it has opened the whole arena. The details you have heard, and the details of the countries they are involved. I must thank also Kyutech, and in this connection I will thank Japan. Japan has been, right from 1972, from the birth of Bangladesh, Japan is the foremost partner in development of Bangladesh. And this is, I gratefully acknowledge the help we got in all sectors from Japan. And this time we got help from Kyutech, especially Professor Cho, who will be coming, we'll be seeing him live. And I would add here that though we have ground station in SPARRSO for receiving other pictures of other satellites, we'll be having our own ground station for this satellite. We'll have our ground station at our Mahakali, this campus, on top of one of the buildings. So that will be ground station, and we can train up our people for future work. I will not take, because we should be online with them. So I thank everyone present this morning with us, and I thank the team over there, our students and their teachers, their professors, and Kyutech especially, Japan also, and everybody for this wonderful event. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed, sir, for your excellent, informative speech. Now, actually, we cannot wait anymore. We want to travel to Japan. So I think it's time to, but it's 11. So our volunteers are working, so we will go live in a bit, and we'll join our Vice Chancellor, Professor Syed Andaleeb, sir, and Dr Hafizur Rahman, sir, there, when they will receive our very own nano-satellite for our country. And at the same time, actually, one of the initiators of this project, Dr. Hafizur Rahman, Sir, Assistant Professor of University of Texas at El Paso, he will be joining us through Skype as well. So we can see Dr. Hafizur Rahman, sir, there, and okay. We're welcoming and at the same time, as Professor Abu Abdul Ziauddin sir has already told us about the nano-satellite, its dimension and everything, but we have a live demo version here. This is exactly at the same dimension what will be sent into space. So we can have a look into our nano-satellites live here. So which is 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter in dimension, and it's a CubeSat, and the total weight is around 1 kilogram. So we can see we're almost actually right in Japan, and President of Kyutech is accompanied by our Vice Chancellor and Colleague Sir, Professor Yuji O and Professor Mengu Cho. We can see on the stage there. Volunteers. Patients will be joining in a bit, maybe.
Shall we start? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, we can. We are waiting for the moment, sir. You can start, sir. We're all here.
So shall we start now?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay. So all of you who are in BRAC University and all of us who are here, everyone, thank you very much for coming, spending a lot of important time. So today is the historical moment when our Vice Chancellor, Sir Syed Andaleeb, is going to receive the nano-satellite from the President of Kyutech. So this is the moment we are waiting for 3 years, and now the moment came. So I would like to start this session by requesting the President of Kyutech to hand over the nano-satellite to our Vice Chancellor, Syed Andaleeb. Please.
That's a historic moment.
Thank you very much, Honorable President, for giving us the tremendous opportunity to build the nano-satellite by our students. So at this moment, I will request the Honorable President to give a short speech about the things over. So, Honorable President, please.
Okay. My major is computer network, so I'm very pleased to enjoy our internet technology, which can push us closer like this. Anyway, first of all, we'd like to express our sincere gratitude to President and other members of BRAC University for working with us, Kyushu Institute of Technology, Kyutech, Japan. We are now promoting research and education for space engineering and technologies, and have the international graduate course to foster excellent engineer in this field. Now, approximately 60 students of the 20 countries are joining the course and enjoying the hands-on activity. That means the student actually develop nano-satellite and make experiment by using such a satellite. This satellite, you can see here, has been developed by the student. In addition to this, other 4 satellites will be launched together. They are of Nigeria, Congo, Ghana, and Japan. We believe that the students will be able to contribute to their countries after going back to their countries by using their knowledge and skill they are learning here. Furthermore, the diverse team they are building here will help them even after graduating here. I have heard this satellite is the memorable first one in your country. Congratulations. This may be a very small step, but I believe this will be a great step in the future. Finally, we are hoping to keep and enhance friendship among BRAC University and Kyutech and Bangladesh and Japan. Thank you so much for sharing this fantastic ceremony over the internet. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your kind and very special speech. At this time, I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Saad Andaleeb, to speak something about this project.
Good afternoon and greetings from Kyushu Institute of Technology. As they say here, konnichiwa. I think today is a very memorable day, a very proud day for Bangladesh as we step into the final frontier. This is space. Space is the one frontier that we have not looked at. Space is the final frontier that has many promises for us. And I'm really proud to be here as the Vice Chancellor of BRAC University to be able to congratulate the teams here who have been working very dedicatedly, very collectively. I think this is the first nano-satellite that is being launched by Bangladesh in the very soon coming days. I think this is a very first small step. I would like to deeply thank the Kyushu Institute of Technology for working with us, for extending their hands to us, for opening their doors to us. I think also deserving our thanks is the Japanese government, who has been very supportive of these things. I cannot but thank the government of Bangladesh, who has been very, very supportive of this thing, particularly its agency, the BTRC. Without their support, we would not have been here. SPARRSO has been another organization that has engaged with us in a spirit of cooperation and friendship. I think the embassy is here, who is also with us. The Board of Trustees of BRAC University, particularly Sir Fazle Hassan Abid, KCMG, he has been always a pioneer, and he has extended his support. That has also made this possible. The faculty at BRAC University and the students at BRAC University, my hat's off to them for moving into this next step, particularly our 3 students who are here from Bangladesh, Kafi, Antara, and Maisoon. They are also pioneers for Bangladesh. And I would really encourage them to come back to Bangladesh and help us build this program into something that will become a jewel in the crown for Bangladesh. I would like to just say one thing, that something like the, I'd just like to make the point. This is something we have been hoping for a long, long time. The transition today that we are making is a very powerful transition that I would like to make clear. Bangladesh for a long time has been a country that has done assembly, and we do a great job. If you look even in the garment industry, they are doing a lot of assembly work. If you look at shipbuilding, they're doing a lot of assembly work. The biggest thing that we need to now is to make the transfer from assembly to design. When we start designing, that is when we'll start seeing the real value addition to the industry around us, to be able to see. That is when we will be able to take a stand in the world. That is the day when we'll begin to assert ourselves and say, we can do it too. This is the transition today. Our nano-satellite may be small, but it's a big journey. It's a large journey in which I'm hoping that many, many more younger faculty, younger students will all come together and build this into something that becomes a larger enterprise. One last thing I would also like to say is this, that this is not something that only is for BRAC University. This is for many other parties to play their role in this. We will need tremendous support from the government. We will need tremendous support from the regulatory bodies in Bangladesh. We will need to extend our hands to the United Nations, because I'm told that we have to understand some regulations in the global sphere. We will need the help of researchers from all over the world, particularly Kyutech being our partner in this. We hope that this will be only a start, and that we will have a long duration relationship in which we will be able to explore new dimensions. We will be able to explore new areas in which we will be able to explore all kinds of new opportunities. I think at BRAC University, and I will repeat this only one time, that a university becomes an university when you do 3 things are important to me. One thing is we have to do much more collaborative work. We have to do much more partnerships, because through partnerships, we will bring to BRAC University fresh air and sunshine. That is the new ideas, new potential comes through these exchanges. The second thing we need at BRAC University, as in other universities, innovation. We can't do old things. We have to continuously push the frontiers of knowledge to be able to innovate, to be able to bring new things to the world, new solutions. In fact, part of this is for humanity, not just for BRAC University. And the last thing we have always said is no matter what work you do, it should have social impact. And unless our work has social impact, that work becomes very limited. I think this has been a wonderful opportunity for us. I think this opportunity opens up many doors for us. I think it opens up many friendships for us. I realize that this is not just one satellite going up. There are 5 satellites going up from 5 nations. And the idea behind this is that all 5 nations will cooperate with each other. So this becomes a multinational enterprise through which we will share information, we will share ideas, we will share knowledge. That is going to not just build one nation, it's going to build us all together in a world where I think we have still some injustices. This is one step towards bringing to a close the injustices, and that will lead to peace. So I think at the end of the day, this entire project is about bringing peace to the world. And I offer all of you peace. Thank you very much.
In this page, I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, first one to the President of Kyutech. For your very small gifts. Thank you. It's also a very, very small token of Bangladesh handicap. Wow. You will see something that represents us in Bangladesh. Now, Professor Saad, our Vice Chancellor, is going to present the crest and a small gift to Honorable Cho Sensei, who is a legend of this field and who has a dream, and this is the product of his dream.
Thank you. And also another small token for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we are lucky because we got a very honorable person from UN, Dr. Warner Blog. So I would request our Vice Chancellor to present a token of love to Mr. Blog.
Dr. Balog will advise us on a lot of things that we need to know about how to work with the United Nations system to make this thing operational. Thank you very much for being here. And,
I would like to request our Vice Chancellor to present this thing to Ziauddin with the Consular of Bangladesh Embassy.
thank you very much for making time. We really appreciate this, that you can come. We'll need your help. Definitely, sir.
I also would like to request our Vice Chancellor to present this gift to Dr. Maida. Yeah, Mr. Maida's-san. Yeah, please.
A small token of appreciation for all the assistance you have given us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have bring some T-shirts from the other partners of BRAC project. So I would like to request Vice Chancellor to present these 4 T-shirts to Cho Sensei so that he can hand over it to the other 4 groups. And these 3 T-shirts is for our 3 students.
Oh. Come and get it. Thank you. This is for all 3 of you here. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Okay, let me go.
Our three stars.
We have some other thing. This is not from us. It's from our students. They thought Antara need to find some boy so that she already finished master, so she need to take care of her face. Okay, so that's why this is for him. Her.
Thank you very much.
And ওরা বলতেছে যে একটু ওদের বাঁশি বাজায় এটা যে কাউকে টানা লাগবে এই জন্য দুজনকে কাজ শেষ, so they are going to present this 2 flute to our 2 other students.
For you. And a flute for you. Thank you.
So this is the end of this presentation session. Now I would like to request, Senator, sit down. Honorable Warner Blog to tell something to the people of our country about this peace situation and the necessary things to do using the international, through international.
Thank you very much. Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Werner Baldock. I am representing the
United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, UNOSA, the Office for Outer Space Affairs is supporting a special committee of the United Nations, which is called the Committee on the Peaceful Use of Outer Space, COPUR. This committee was set up very shortly after the launch of the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, to support member states of the United Nations with international cooperation in outer space. And so I'm very pleased to be here today to be able to, with my own eyes, see this excellent example of international cooperation that you have set up here between BRAC University and Kyutech on the development and launch of the first Bangladeshi satellite. Now, Bangladesh has been involved with space activities for quite some time, and I also want to recognize the work of SPARRSO, the Space Research and Remote Sensing Organization of Bangladesh here, with who we've had good working relations for many years. But developing the first satellite in Bangladesh, that's really a major next step. So you are entering the next stage of space activities in your country. And I'm also very pleased to know that there are government representatives here, and we will be working together, I think, in the next weeks and months to ensure that the space activities of Bangladesh are also appropriately represented at the international level. And I'm looking forward to that and work together with you. And again, congratulations to this achievement, and congratulations, and really also to the students who have made this possible, and to everyone involved in this activity here and online. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Edward. So in this stage, I would like to tell a few words from, I would like to hear from Dr. Zahidul Abidin. He's the Ziauddin. He's the Chancellor of Bangladesh Embassy in Japan.
Thank you, everybody. So this is a moment to be proud as a Bangladeshi, because this is the first time that our boys have really has done something that is very unique and tremendous. So as the Honorable Vice Chair has already mentioned, that we are going to, this is a transition stage, that we actually now have the know-how, and now we have to capitalize on this. Thanks for Japanese government, thanks to the Kyutech for extending all-out cooperation, especially to Joe Sensei. The students have deepest regards for him and as well as for the institute. And I want to assure everyone that on behalf of the government of Bangladesh, we are ready to extend our full cooperation to all genius efforts like this. Thank you all.
In this stage, I think our students, all of you would like to hear something from our students. So first, I'd like to request Kafi to tell something, to express your feeling, okay? Your experience. Just in 2 minutes. Please be in the camera.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. So I'm Abdullah Kafi. Actually, I want to share about my background first. I completed my undergrad from BRAC University in Electrical and Electronics Department. And the moment when I got chance to have to involve in this project, so we were very amazed. So in the first stage, we are thinking that is it possible? And the timeline was only 2 years, because we don't know anything about space at that time. And through that 2015 to this time, the whole moment was really totally, and we learned a lot of things from these 2 years. And now we are actually becoming too much emotional to these things. And like last night, actually, we just uploaded the final everything, and that moment, actually, tears came out from my eyes. So it will go to space right now. So this is the last day what we are seeing this thing in our planet. So I cannot express in words what can I say about this, but the emotion behind this is too much for us. And we got the support from our Bangladesh, and we got the support from Kyutech and Japan. This is huge, and I would like to thank all of the teachers, all of the members, and all of the students who are helping this project to become, and also the Facebook follower who has helped us to make this possible. Without all of them, it's not possible. It's not the We Are Three, or it's not the Kyutech, it's not the BRAC. It's all about all the people from Bangladesh and who are involved with us. Thank you very much.
come and say something. She's the only girl of this project all over the 5 countries.
Wow.
So, and everyone is asking question to Antara. Yeah, so Antara, please.
Okay, hello everyone. It is tough to believe that, yes, we made it possible, finally. So actually, 1 year before, we didn't believe that, yes, we can do it. Yes, we believe, but yes, there was, we afraid that, okay, finally we can make it happen or not. So yes, we can. So we know that how to do the space research, how to go first, how to go forward to make this project sustainable. So we have knowledge, we have the ability. Let's do together in our country. Next one, we will all do together. Ishoni dozo. Thank you very much.
Yeah, now my son, please.
Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah. I am truly, this is truly an emotional moment. I'm struggling to find the words to describe this moment right now. But yes, this is a historical moment. This is a very proud moment for me. This will be the nation's first satellite. And for this, I would like to thank you all. I would like to thank our faculties, our mentors, our professors. And without their guidance and without their help, we wouldn't come this far. And we also need our prayers that we have already gathered a lot of momentum. And with your prayers, we would like to keep that momentum and keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, and take the science and engineering to the next level. Thank you all.
Now, Arif Bhai, without your dream, we couldn't proceed. Okay, so can you please tell something within just 2 minutes? We're running out of time. Sorry.
Thank you very much. This is Khan from USA. And yes, it's a very, 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 I'm really very, very emotional. When it was started, that time our path was not very smooth. Today we can see many things, many smiling face, many encouraging talks. But initially it was really, really tough. But Alhamdulillah, and thanks to Almighty, that everybody we work together, and we have done it. And sometimes in the path actually we face some difficulties, but most credit actually I like to give my professor, my mentor, Cho Sensei. He guides us actually in every step, how to do it, how to overcome it, how to manage it, how to keep the brain cool, how to plan it, how to talk, and when to stop. Okay, this makes us actually a really, really integrated team. We work together, we learn many things, and I'm really, really very proud that yes, we can do it together. And hopefully, I'm a little far from the mainstream now, but it is not far. I'm in the same platform. In the UTEP, actually, we are working to develop the CubeSat system. And yes, recently we got we won one free launch from the ULA, and we are planning to make one unique CubeSat, and hopefully next year it will be in the orbit. So I'm in this field actually, and I'm very happy to work with you, and we work together, and in future we like to work together again and again and again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we'll hope to see you back sometime, working with BRAC University in whatever capacity to take this project forward. That invitation remains for you.
Thank you.
Okay, now, this is the brainchild of Mengu Cho. Okay, he is the man who is behind all these things, and he is the man who, everything is told by Arifur Rahman Khan, but he is the man who made people teared. Okay, so he's the man. So I would like to request Dr. Mengu Cho to tell something about this project and about the future of Nano-satellite in Bangladesh.
Yes, so today I'm very pleased to say the first Bangladesh satellite has been completed. And so the satellite is a part of 5 CubeSat constellations named BRACU. And the Kyutech has launched 4 satellites so far since 2012. And the 5 BRAC satellite will be our number 5 to number 9. So not many universities in the world have launched so many numbers of satellites. So in that sense, we are very proud of our achievement. And one of them was built by the 3 Bangladeshi students. And BRAC satellites have 2 important characteristics. First, they are educational, and second, they are operated as constellations. And regarding education aspect, due to advancement of small satellites, many developing countries are now trying to enter space sectors through development of small satellites. And CubeSat, which is this small, is particularly popular among the newcomers, as they are affordable and simple enough to be built as a first satellite. For the past 6 years, Kyutech has been training students from various developing countries in collaboration with the United Nations, the person who's sitting next to me, to assist human resource development to support sustainable space programs in developing countries. So BRAC project is part of such effort. So the prime objective of the BRAC project is that the students learn the entire process of a satellite project from the beginning to the end. After they graduate, they bring back the experience to the countries and start their own sustainable space programs. Since their project kickoff in October 2016, students have worked in October 2015, the students have worked very hard. They have experienced so many hardships in the past year and a half, especially since December last year, when they started making satellite flight models. There have been a series of difficulties every day. So just as Kathy said before, they were working until this morning. But finally they made it. So I hereby congratulate the hard work of the students. So their hard experience they went through made them, I believe, stronger. And I believe they can always find a way, even if they encounter various problems after they go back to home country. So another aspect of the BRAC project is a constellation operations. As you see, the satellite is very small. So, however, so you may wonder what the satellite can do. Yes, it may be limited as a single satellite, but if we operate this one as a group of satellites, so they can do things that very expensive satellite, costing hundreds of millions of dollars, cannot do. So because we can distribute a satellite all over the globe and cover the entire Earth simultaneously. So to do so, operating the group of satellites efficiently is a key technologies to achieve that missions. And operations of the BRAC satellite is the world's first network operations of the CubeSat, connecting various parts of the world. So ground stations in Bangladesh is one of the network. So in the BRAC project, the 5 satellites will be operated by ground stations of Bangladesh, Japan, Mongolia, Taiwan, Thai, Ghana, and Nigeria. So the network will be an important asset of future international collaborations between BRAC and partners in the world. So moreover, the most important aspect of the network is a human network. Students from 6 countries who became lifetime friends through the hard work of the past year and a half will work together in future to assist each other to overcome the hardship while their space program is still at a very infant stage. So the final goal of the BRAC project is not the satellite we have here. The goal is that after students go back to the home countries and build the second satellite by themselves in their countries and operate successfully through the ground station network. That's the goal. So in this sense, the project has a very long timeline. So today is an important milestone, but it's not a goal. So I ask for everybody, especially people in Bangladesh, to assist the students, especially Kathy and Antara, who are returning to Bangladesh in October this year to develop the second satellite. So Kyutech will be very happy to help, and we hope our friendships and collaborations will continue further. Thank you very much, and so I think our friendship will continue for future. Thank you.
So now we are at the end of this session, so I would like to request our Vice Chancellor to conclude the event by a thanking speech.
Now I've said what I had to say, so I will not extend it much further, but I think it's a good time to now hand it over to Professor Ziauddin, who is there on the other side with BRAC University and with a lot of his plans and programs. So thank you all very much, all of you, for making time. It was a wonderful event and a first step towards a long journey. Professor Ziauddin, it is yours now.
Okay, now we'll have a question answering session from the Bangladesh media to ask for 15 minutes, and then we will listen to the people from Bangladesh. Okay, so Ziauddin sir, you're requested to continue your part. Conduct the press conference.
Yeah, you start.
Thank you, Professor Syed, Andaleeb sir, and Dr. Hafizur Rahman sir. Now it's time for our guests from media to ask some questions to our principal investigator. I know you have lots of questions in your mind, so if and we have a lot of personalities from media. So if you have, if you show us the interest, our volunteer will go to you with the mic, please.
You can ask in Bangla, we can translate.
আমি একটু বাংলায় জানতে চাই আসলে আমাদের বাংলা মিডিয়ার জন্য আসলে আজকে আপনারা যে স্যাটেলাইটটা উদ্বোধন করতে যাচ্ছেন, আমরা একটু বাংলায় যদি আমরা ভিসি স্যার যদি বিষয়টা একটু ব্রিফ করেন এবং পাশাপাশি আসলে উদ্দেশ্যটা কি আপনাদের, কেন এটা করছেন, মানে ব্যতিক্রম অন্যান্য বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় তো করতে পারতো বা তারা করেনি, এক্ষেত্রে আপনাদের অবদানটা যদি একটু বলতেন আমাদের।
আসলে আমাদের উদ্দেশ্যটা একটাই, যাতে করে একটা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে যে যেটা হওয়া দরকার সেটা হচ্ছে গবেষণা, এবং এখানে যে আমাদের ছাত্রছাত্রীরা যারা এই স্যাটেলাইটটা তৈরি করলেন, সবচেয়ে ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে জিনিসটা হচ্ছে যে একটা প্রযুক্তি যেটা ট্রান্সফার হলো, এরা কিন্তু আজকে শিখে গেলেন এই জিনিসটা কিভাবে বানাতে হয়। এরপরে ওনারা যখন আমাদের দেশে ফিরে আসবেন, তখন আমাদের সামাজিক প্রেক্ষাপটে যা যা ইস্যুজ আছে এগুলোকে ঘিরে নিয়ে তারা কিন্তু আরো নতুন নতুন স্যাটেলাইট গুলো তৈরি করতে পারবেন, যেগুলো আমাদেরকে নতুন নতুন রকমের সমাধান দেবে। তা আসল উদ্দেশ্য যে ছিল যে একটা প্রযুক্তি শিখে নেওয়া। আমি আগে বলেছিলাম যে আমরা দেশ হিসেবে আজ পর্যন্ত আমাদের লার্জ মেজরিটি অফ আওয়ার ওয়ার্ক এগুলো হচ্ছে আমরা ওই অ্যাসেম্বলি করি। অ্যাসেম্বলিতে আমাদের ভ্যালু এডিশন নাই খুব একটা বেশি, আদার দ্যান দ্য লেবার। আমরা যখন ডিজাইনে চলে যাব তখন কিন্তু আমাদের বিরাট একটা স্টেপ নিচ্ছি আমরা। এখন আমরা নিজেদের উপর উই ক্যান বি সেলফ রিলায়েন্ট, আমরাই করতে পারবো। এই জিনিসটা আজকে আমরা স্থাপন করলাম, সেটাই ছিল প্রধান উদ্দেশ্য। আপনি যদি কিছু অ্যাড করতে চান।
স্যার বলে ফেলছেন, তো এটাই আর কি, আমাদের টেকনোলজি ট্রান্সফার হচ্ছে আর জাতি হিসেবে আমরা সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে গেলাম। আমরা একটা মাইলস্টোন পার করলাম, যে স্পেসে আমরা পা রাখলাম, এটা আমাদের জাতির জন্য একটা বিরাট গর্বের ব্যাপার। তো এটাই আমাদের মূল উদ্দেশ্য, যে আমরা we are going to be a spacefaring country. Okay, this is very very important issue. আর যেটা হলো টেকনোলজি আমাদের হাতে আসলো, স্যার বলেছেন, স্যার আমাদের জায়গাও দিয়েছেন ইউনিভার্সিটি রিসার্চ করার জন্য। সো ওখানে আমরা গ্রাউন্ড স্টেশন করছি, এবং ওখানে আমরা এরপরে যেটা আসলো সেকেন্ড স্যাটেলাইট আমাদের তৈরি করবো। সো এইগুলো নিয়ে আমরা যাচ্ছি। সো টেকনোলজির যুগে আমরা প্রবেশ করলাম, এরপরে কোথায় নিয়ে যায় দেখি, আমাদের নেক্সট জেনারেশন কোথায় নিয়ে যায়, আমরা সেগুলো দেখবো। এখন আমরা বুড়ো হবো, দেখি ওরা কোথায় নিয়ে যায় আমাদেরকে।
আসলে আমি আগেও বলেছিলাম আরেকটা কথা, যে এটা কিন্তু
ভিসি স্যার মহোদয়, আমি একটু জানতে চাই যে আসলে এই যে স্যাটেলাইটটার বিষয়টা আপনাদের উদ্দেশ্যটা কি, কেন কি করবেন মূলত এটা দিয়ে, এটা যদি একটু ব্যাখ্যা করে বলতেন।
এটা আমি কাফিকে একটু ব্যাখ্যা করতে বলবো যে ইয়াটা আমাদের কি কাজটা করবে, স্যাটেলাইটের কাজটা কি।
স্যাটেলাইটের ফার্স্টে আমাদের কিছু মানে যে আপনারা কি আমাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? হ্যালো, আচ্ছা। সো মেইন যে টার্গেটটা ছিল সেটা হচ্ছে ক্যাপাসিটি বিল্ডিং, এটা গেল। বাট আমাদের এই ক্যাপাসিটি বিল্ডিং এর মাধ্যমে যে কিছু টার্গেট রাখছিলাম, যেটা হচ্ছে 6টা মিশন রাখছি আমরা। এই 6টা মিশন আমরা অন অরবিট কমপ্লিট করব। তো ফার্স্ট যে মিশনটা হচ্ছে আমাদের মাতৃভূমির ছবি নেওয়া, মাতৃভূমির একটা হাই রেজলিউশন ছবি নিয়ে আমাদের দেশে পাঠাবো। সো অন অরবিট থেকে আমরা ছবিটা আমরা পাচ্ছি, এটা হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট উদ্দেশ্য। আর নেক্সট যেটা ছিল সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের স্যাটেলাইট থেকে আমাদের জাতীয় সঙ্গীত সম্প্রচার করা হবে এবং এটার ফুললি আমাদের ডেভেলপ করা। আমরা এই মিউজিকটা কম্পোজ করে এবং আমাদের জাতীয় সঙ্গীতের যে টোন আছে এটা আমরা আমাদের এই স্যাটেলাইটে ইনস্টল করা হয়েছে এবং সেই গান আমরা অরবিট থেকে শুনতে পারবো। এবং এই স্যাটেলাইটটা প্রতিদিন 16 বার প্রদক্ষিণ করবে পুরো পৃথিবীকে এবং 4 থেকে 5 বার আমাদের দেশের উপর দিয়ে যাবে এবং প্রতিবার 5 থেকে 6 মিনিট আমরা আমাদের স্যাটেলাইটের সঙ্গে কন্ট্যাক্ট করতে পারবো। তার মানে আমাদের গ্রাউন্ড স্টেশন থেকে 5 থেকে 6 মিনিট আমরা ডেটা নামাতে পারবো। এটা হচ্ছে মেইন টার্গেট। কিছু কিছু এই দুটো হচ্ছে জাস্ট পাবলিক মানে জেনারেল পিপলদের জন্য, আর যেগুলো আছে এক্সট্রা সেগুলো হচ্ছে এডুকেশন পারপাস। সো আমাদের রিসার্চ বেস কিছু মিশন আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা মানে স্পেস এনভায়রনমেন্টটা খুব হ্যাজার্ডাস ফর মাইক্রো কন্ট্রোলার্স। মানে আমরা যে মানে কম্পিউটার গুলো ইউজ করছি মানে স্যাটেলাইটটা বিল্ড করার জন্য, যে আমরা এনভায়রনমেন্টে মানে পৃথিবীর এনভায়রনমেন্টে খুব ইজিলি এগুলা কাজ করতে পারে। বাট যখন একটা স্পেসে যায় তখন এই কাজগুলো খুব সহজ হয়ে যায় না। মানে এই যে মাইক্রো কন্ট্রোলার গুলো ইউজ করি বা যে সিস্টেম গুলো ইউজ করি এগুলাতে কিছু আননোন প্রবলেম দেখা যায়। সো এই প্রবলেম গুলো ডিটেক্ট করার জন্য আমাদের একটা মিশন আছে। সো এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের 3rd নম্বর মিশন। এবং যে 4 নম্বর মিশনটা হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমাদের যেহেতু একটা কনস্টেলেশন, মানে আমাদের 5টা স্যাটেলাইট এবং 7টা গ্রাউন্ড স্টেশন। সো আমরা 7টা গ্রাউন্ড স্টেশন থেকে 5টা স্যাটেলাইট ডিটেক্ট করে আমরা স্যাটেলাইটের পজিশন ডিটেক্ট করব গ্রাউন্ড থেকে। আমরা সবাই জিপিএস সিস্টেমের কথা জানি। জিপিএস সিস্টেমে যেটা হয়, আমরা যেখানে থাকি পৃথিবীতে, আমরা মোবাইলে যদি আমাদের জিপিএস সিস্টেমটা থাকে আমরা আমাদের নিজের পজিশন গুলো দেখতে পারি। বাট এটা আমরা ইনভার্সলি করছি, যে স্যাটেলাইট কন্টিনিউয়াসলি মুভমেন্ট থাকবে, আমরা গ্রাউন্ডে সেই সিস্টেম ডেভেলপ করব বা করেছি, যেটা মানে স্যাটেলাইটের পজিশন বলতে পারবে যে এই মুহূর্তে স্যাটেলাইট কোথায় আছে। এটা একটা। এবং লাস্টে যেটা আছে সেটা হচ্ছে মানে অ্যাটমসফেরিক ডেনসিটি একটা ম্যাটার আছে, যেটা আমাদের যখন আমরা অরবিটে স্যাটেলাইটের থ্রো করা হবে, সেটা আমাদের যে আয়ুকাল হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে 4 থেকে 6 মাস। 4 থেকে 6 মাস পর এটা ডিঅরবিট করা শুরু করে। তার মানে পৃথিবীর কাছে চলে আসে এবং এটা আস্তে আস্তে যখন অ্যাটমসফিয়ারের মধ্যে ঢুকে যাবে তখন এই জিনিসটা টোটালি বাস্ট হয়ে যাবে। সো এটা যে কেন হয় বা এটার যে রেশিও কি হারে হচ্ছে, এটার জন্য অ্যাটমসফিয়ারিক ডেনসিটি একটা ম্যাটার আছে, যেটা মেইনলি এটার জন্য দায়ী। সো আমরা এই জিনিসটাকেও মেজার করব। সো এই জিনিসগুলো হচ্ছে আমরা অরবিট বা এই স্যাটেলাইট দিয়ে কি কি পাবো। আর তাছাড়া যে এক্সটেনশন আমাদের স্যার বললেন যে ইন দ্য লং পিরিয়ড কি কি পাবো, এগুলা স্যাররাই এক্সপ্লেন করছে। আর আমি যেটা এক্সপ্লেন করলাম এটা হচ্ছে জাস্ট এই স্যাটেলাইট থেকে আমরা কি কি পাবো।
আমি খালি আরেকটু এক্সটেন্ড করি জিনিসটাকে, যেটা আমাদের যারা ইউজার যারা তাদের জন্য বোধহয় একটু সুবিধা হবে বুঝতে। যে এই যে এই কাফি বললো যে এখান থেকে আমরা ডেটা হচ্ছে হাই রেজলিউশন পিকচার্স, এইগুলো থেকে আমরা কিন্তু উপর থেকে অনেক কিছু দেখতে পারবো। এই যেমন ধরেন ক্রপিং প্যাটার্নটা কি হচ্ছে, উই ক্যান আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড দ্যাট। আমরা ধরেন ওয়াটার বডিজ কি কোথায় আছে, কোনগুলোর কি পরিস্থিতিতে আছে, এগুলো আমরা বুঝতে পারবো। আমাদের আরবানাইজেশন হচ্ছে, আরবানাইজেশনের পপুলেশন অনেক আর কি ডেন্সিটি হয়ে যাচ্ছে এক এক এই জায়গায়। এই তথ্যগুলো নিয়ে আমরা তখন পলিসি প্ল্যানিং এ যেতে পারবো। সেটাই হচ্ছে আমার মনে হয় যে সবচেয়ে বড় পাওনা হবে এই এই জাতীয় একটা প্রোগ্রাম থেকে। আর এর থেকেও বড় যেটা যেটা আমি আবারও বলবো, যে এই যে নলেজ ট্রান্সফারটা হলো আমাদের হাতে, এইটার কিন্তু কোনো শেষ নেই। এখান থেকে আমরা, দিস ইজ জাস্ট দ্য ফার্স্ট স্টেপ, এখান থেকে আমরা যদি সবার সহযোগিতায় ব্র্যাক ইউনিভার্সিটিতে এটাকে কেন্দ্র করে আমরা কিন্তু অনেক রকমের প্রবলেমস গুলোকে অ্যাড্রেস করতে পারি যেটা স্পেস থেকে করা সম্ভব। সেই জায়গাগুলো এখনো আমাদের কাছেও উন্মোচন হয়নি ঠিক মতন। As the days go, we will learn much more about this technology এবং এটা নিয়ে আমরা কোন পথে আগাবো এটা তখন আমাদের কি নির্ণয় করতে হবে। এটাই।
আর এখানে আরেকটা জিনিস আছে, আপনার প্রতিটা জিনিসটা দুটো করে দিয়েছে। একটা হলো যে এর আগে স্পেসে টেস্ট করা আছে, মানে এটা একদম কাজ করে স্পেসে এরকম জিনিস। আরেকটা হলো ওরা নিজেরা ডেভেলপ করে দিয়েছে যে এইটা কেমন কাজ করে সেটা দেখার জন্য। তো আমরা যেটা বলেছিলাম যে সায়েন্স টাস্ক বা সায়েন্স এবং গবেষণা এবং একাডেমিক পারপাসে ব্যবহারের জন্য স্যাটেলাইটটা আসলে এটা তাই। এটা এখানে দুই তিনটা ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং এরকম জিনিস বিষয় আছে যেগুলি আমরা এখানে করতে যাচ্ছি, যে এগুলি সায়েন্সের টাস্ক, এগুলি নট মানে হয়তো মানুষের সরাসরি কাজে লাগবে না, বাট এগুলো আমরা এই এক্সপেরিমেন্টটা হয়ে যাবে যে আমার এই ডিভাইসটা এইভাবে করলে ইট উইল ওয়ার্ক ইন স্পেস।
Would you like to say a few words about what this satellite is going to add to us?
And
This satellite
will emit songs of the Bangladesh
version of
over the Bangladesh territories. And students, especially young children, can hear the sound directly from the space, feelings that they are connected to space. I hope that really stimulate those young generations. Space is reach to the hand, and so think the working for the space sectors as one option of their careers, and that hope I hope that can give to the Bangladesh young generations.
Thank you.
Next question.
Thank you. I hope that answers your question. Now, due to time constraints, we can take one more questions from the media, if anyone. Okay.
আমার একটা প্রশ্ন ছিল কাফির কাছে, যে আসলে কবে থেকে আপনারা হচ্ছে ন্যানো স্যাটেলাইট উৎক্ষেপণের এই কাজটা শুরু করেন এবং কাজটা করতে গিয়ে কী ধরনের বাধা বা প্রতিবন্ধকতার শিকার হয়েছেন বা কী ধরনের হেল্পগুলো হলে আরও ভালো হতো, সেই বিষয়ে আমি একটু জানতে চাচ্ছিলাম।
মাইসেলকে আনসার দাও। মাইসেল বলো।
আচ্ছা তো আমাকে বলি, এই কাজটা আমরা শুরু করি হচ্ছে 2014 সাল থেকে, যখন হচ্ছে আরিফ স্যার বেসিক্যালি আমাদের দেশে আসেন ন্যানো স্যাটেলাইটের ধারণা দিতে। তখনও আমাদের ন্যানো স্যাটেলাইট জিনিসটা কি জানা ছিল না, কিন্তু যখন একবার জানতে পারি যে ন্যানো স্যাটেলাইট তো মানে এতটাও মানে আয়ত্তের বাইরে না, তখন থেকে আমাদের চিন্তা ভাবনা শুরু। আর বাধা প্রতিবন্ধকতা সেভাবে বলতে গেলে আমরা খুবই ফরচুনেট যে আমরা এরকম একটা ভালো ইনস্টিটিউশনের সাথে মানে একসাথে কাজ করতে পেরেছি। তো আমাদের যেটা সুবিধা হয়েছে যে কিউটেকের যেহেতু অলরেডি একটা এস্টাবলিশড প্ল্যাটফর্ম আছে, আমরা এখানে আমি আর কাফি এর আগেও একবার ইন্টার্নশিপ করতে এসেছি। ইন্টার্নশিপ করে যে আমরা ফেরত গেছি, ফেরত যে ব্র্যাকে আমাদের পড়াশোনা শেষ করে আমরা আবার মাস্টার্সে ব্যাক করেছি। তো ফলে যেটা হয়েছে যে কিউটেকের যারা সিনিয়ররা আছেন, যারা টিচাররা আছেন, তাদের গাইডেন্সটা আমরা পেয়েছি এবং we are really fortunate about that. And কি পেলে ভালো হতো না,
মনে হয় যা পেয়েছি
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ কোনো অভিযোগ নাই আমাদের।
May I say something, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So আমি আরিফ বলছি ইউএসএ থেকে। আমি যখন বেসিক্যালি দেশে যাই তখন আমি ওই খলিলের সাথে কথা বলেছি এবং তারপর আমরা দেশে গেলাম। আর দেশে ব্র্যাক ইউনিভার্সিটি আমাকে একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম দিল কথা বলার জন্য। আমি খুব হ্যাপি যে তারা আমাকে খুব সহজে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিয়েছে। শুধু তাই না, আমি দেশে গিয়ে আমি অন্যান্য অর্গানাইজেশনের সাথেও কথা বলেছি, কিন্তু আমি ঠিক ওইভাবে সাড়া পাইনি, কারণ তারা প্রথমে যখন শুনলো যে আমি স্যাটেলাইট নিয়ে কথা বলছি, তখন তারা ভাবলো এটা না জেনে কত বড় কিছু। কিন্তু এটা যে খুব সহজ একটা জিনিস, একটা রেডিও কমিউনিকেশনের মতো ব্যাপার, এই জিনিসটা প্রথমে আমাকে একটু বোঝাতে সময় লাগছে, এবং যখন আমি বুঝাইতে পারছি তখন তারা আসলে ব্যাপারটাতে আরো বেশি আগ্রহ হয়েছে। তো প্রথম যে ধাক্কাটা আমি দেশে গিয়ে পেয়েছি সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা আসলে ওই সময়ে এটার জন্য আসলে প্রস্তুত ছিলাম না। তো নতুন কাজ করতে গেলে এটা খুব স্বাভাবিক একটা প্রসেস। তো এখান থেকে আমি যারা নতুন এগিয়ে আসবে তাদেরকে আমি এনকারেজ করব যে নতুন নতুন ডাইমেনশনে, নতুন নতুন প্রসেসে চিন্তা করতে, এবং এতে হবে কি আমাদের মধ্যে ডাইভার্সিটিটা বাড়বে, আমরা আমাদের ইনভেনশন গুলাকে নিয়ে আসতে পারবো, এবং সেই সাথে আমরা জাতিকে নতুন নতুন কিছু দিতে পারবো। তো এটা আমার একটা শিক্ষা ছিল এই প্রসেস থেকে। তো আমি যারা নতুন স্টুডেন্ট আছে এবং যারা এখন ব্র্যাকে কাজ করছে তাদেরকে একটা কথা বলবো, প্লিজ হ্যাভ এ ড্রিম। ড্রিমটাকে লালন করো, এবং লেট আস শেয়ার আওয়ার ড্রিম অ্যান্ড লেট আস ওয়ার্ক টুগেদার। এবং এটা করলে আমরা খুব দ্রুত এগিয়ে গিয়েছি। গত 2 বছর 3 বছরে আমাদের স্টুডেন্টরা কাজ করেছে, আমরা বিভিন্ন জায়গায় হেল্প পেয়েছি। তো আমার মনে হয় যে এই প্রসেস গুলার ভিতর দিয়ে নতুন নতুন ইনভেনশন গুলাকে, নতুন নতুন আইডিয়া গুলাকে আমরা যদি খুব দ্রুত একসেপ্ট করতে পারি, আমরা খুব দ্রুত আমরা এগিয়ে যাব। তো এটাই ছিল আমার মেইন পয়েন্ট। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ আরিফ।
আমরা আশা করি যে বাংলাদেশ ব্যাংক নেক্সটে কোনো রিসার্চের ক্ষেত্রে এরকম ঝামেলা করবে না। আর আমরা আশা করি যে এখানে ইউএন থেকে দুটো জিনিস অ্যাড্রেস করা হলো, কিছু অনুমতি লাগছে। তো আমরা আশা করি সেই অনুমতিগুলো আমরা অন্যান্য সব জায়গায় যেভাবে পেয়ে গেছিলাম খুব ইজিলি, আমরা আশা করছি এখানে আমরা সেই সহযোগিতা সরকারের কাছে পাবো। আমরা খুবই গ্রেটফুল। স্পেশালি আমি আবারও একটু বিটিআরসির কথা স্মরণ করি, পারভেজ ভাই এবং বিটিআরসি চেয়ারম্যান ওখানে আছেন, আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি। স্যার, উই আর ভেরি গ্রেটফুল টু ইউ যে আপনাদের কাছে গিয়ে আমরা সঙ্গে সঙ্গে এসে কাজগুলো করে নিয়ে আসতে পেরেছিলাম। তো আপনাদের প্রতি আমরা খুবই খুবই কৃতজ্ঞ। এবং স্পার্শোতে হাফিজ ভাইও আছেন দেখতেছি আমি এখানে। হাফিজ ভাই, আপনাকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ যে আপনাদের কাছে যে সহযোগিতা আমরা পেয়েছি, এটা এটা সত্যিকার অর্থেই প্রচন্ড রকমের। সো আই উড লাইক টু থ্যাংক অল অফ ইউ হু রিয়েলি হেল্পড আস এ লট।
Thank you, Khalil sir, Dr. Arif sir, and myself for answering the questions. Maybe we have extended a little bit time. Maybe we can take another question if anyone from Bangladesh media is interested.
আচ্ছা, এটার সব মিলিয়ে আমরা কি বলতে পারি যে কি পরিমাণ ব্যয় হচ্ছে, বা যেহেতু এটা বাংলাদেশে প্রথম, সেক্ষেত্রে ব্যয়ের বিষয়টা যদি একটু আমাদেরকে জানাতেন।
তো গোপন বিষয়, স্যার এখন ফার্স্ট করবেন কিনা দেখি।
না, ব্যয় তো সবে মাত্র শুরু হয়েছে, এবং সেজন্য আমাদের এটাকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য আমাদের শুধু ব্র্যাক ইউনিভার্সিটির উপরেই নির্ভর করলে হবে না, আমাদেরকে সরকার থেকে কিছু সাপোর্ট লাগবে। আমাদের ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে যারা আছেন তাদেরও অনেক রকম সলিউশনসে আসতে পারবো আমরা, এবং আমরা মনে করছি যে ইন্ডাস্ট্রি একাডেমি যে পার্টনারশিপের যে ব্যাপারটা আছে সেই জায়গাটাতে আমরা আসতে চাচ্ছি। আন্তর্জাতিক ক্ষেত্রে তো আরো অনেকগুলো আমাদের এখন যে নেটওয়ার্ক হয়ে গেল, আমরা আশা করছি যে এদের সূত্রে আমরা অনেক রকমের প্রযুক্তির থেকে শুরু করে হয়তো বা ফাইন্যান্সিং এরও কিছু কিছু জিনিস আমরা পেতে পারি। এটা আসলে ইভলভ করছে জিনিসটা, আমরাও এখনো ঠিক কোথায় পৌঁছবো আমরা ঠিক we don't know, but just to give you an idea যে it can cost in a few crores, not বড় বড় যেগুলো মেগা প্রজেক্ট যেগুলোতে হাজার কোটি টাকার ব্যাপার, ওরকম কিছুই না। এটা খুবই ছোট আকারের জিনিস। This is a nano-satellite. As you can see, ল্যাবে বসে 3 জন ছাত্র তাদের অধ্যবসায় এবং মেধার মাধ্যমে সেটা আনতে পেরেছে আমাদের কাছে। কিন্তু এটার যে ফিউচারে কোন জায়গায় আমরা যেতে পারবো এটা নির্ভর করবে অনেকটা ফান্ডিং এর উপরেও, এবং আমাদের কি কি ইনোভেটিভ আইডিয়াস বা প্রজেক্টস এগুলো আমরা অ্যাড্রেস করতে পারি সেটার উপরে। ধন্যবাদ।
আমার মনে হয় যে এখন চলছেন্সে যেহেতু সময়ের একটু স্বল্পতা আছে, আমরা একটু শুনতে চাই আমাদের বাংলাদেশে যারা আছেন তারা কি বলে। তো এটা আমার মধ্যে সেশন শুরু করলাম।
Sir, may I request Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood, sir, Chairman of BTRC, to tell something about our nano-satellite project, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Your honorable faculty of BRAC University, faculty of Kyoto University, and media, the students of BRAC University. I'm only pleased and proud to be a part of this historic moment. As you know, this is another first in Bangladesh. This administration, led by Sheikh Hasina, has tried her best to bring Bangladesh into the frontier of knowledge in the world. As you know, we have conquered the sea, ocean. We have acquired vast territory of ocean in the Bay of Bengal under this administration. Then we have conquered the space. We are throwing Bangabandhu Satellite 1 that will be launched, inshallah, on 16th of December of this year. This would be another historic moment, and I can assure you that a lot of people from Bangladesh will come to Florida to watch the launching of this satellite. So I'm extending the invitation to all of you to watch, to be a part of that historic moment. It's not only that, we have two other satellites on the pipeline, Bangabandhu Satellite 2 and Bangabandhu Satellite 3. We are getting into that technological frontier, but we don't have enough manpower to man these mega projects. So I'm sure this project, this nano project, this Kyoto University project, and BRAC University have done a wonderful job in this regard. I'm assuming that this will act as an incubator for developing manpower for this kind of project. So again, let me conclude by saying that BTRC has been very proud of a partner, become a partner of this project, and they like to remain an active partner in this project. And BTRC will provide all sorts of support for this project in the coming days. I wish success of this project, and particularly I thank BRAC University to introduce this kind of novel project and the first of its kind. And I also thank Kyoto University for helping or developing this. And as you know, Japan has been a steadfast partner in all sorts of development in Bangladesh, including metro rail, which is coming very shortly. So I also thank the government of Japan. With this, I conclude my speech by saying the success of this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood, for your speech and for your support throughout throughout the journey of our nano-satellite. Now, I would like to request Mr. Toshiyuki Noguchi from First Secretary of Japanese Embassy in Bangladesh to give us a short, very brief speech.
Thank you very much. To be honest, but I'm not make a speech, but I only make short speech. So it's a great pleasure for me to be this event. and I'm honored that Japanese technology, Kyutech, and support this project. And someone say that for the development, two angle. We need a two angle. One is a hard component, like infrastructure, you know, and the other side we need a soft component, like information for this project. So I think this project is a very brilliant for the brilliant future, for the first step for Bangladesh. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Toshiyuki Noguchi, for your brilliant speech. And now, would like to ask any faculty members or professors if you have any comment or feedbacks or advice, if you can like tell us something about this project. Then I think now I'll hand it over to Colonel in Japan, and maybe we can conclude from there.
No, now I would like to listen from Ziauddin sir, because he's the guy who really...
Definitely. So can I just invite, please, Professor Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed sir, for your valuable speech, please.
Thank you very much. And I'm sorry, I was under the impression that when you are finished and you are off the screen, then I will do the wrapping up of the meeting. But it's a good thing to have all of you, Professor Cho and the President of Kyutech and the representative from United Nations, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Saad Andaleeb, and then Dr. Hafizur Rahman, and the representative of Bangladesh Embassy in Japan, and also the last but not the least, very important component, the 3 students of BRAC University. I'm a physicist by profession, and I believe in interaction. Our Vice Chancellor used the word collaboration, but in a physicist language, it is interaction. And I think interaction can give miracles. You know, in fundamental, if you look at the fundamental forces, there are 4 types of interaction: the strong nuclear interaction, weak nuclear interaction, electromagnetic interaction, and gravitational interaction. Now, we have just seen that by this interaction between Kyutech and BRAC University, interaction between the different countries in the consortium, like Mongolia, Bangladesh, Ghana, Nigeria, and above all, Japan, we have produced we have developed something, and it was developed by students. I mean, this was unthinkable 10 years back or 5 years back. But this is happening, and this is happening with our students. So, as a man of science, as a man of technology, I was just talking here in my introductory speech that we have to go for high technology. I have been emphasizing this throughout my life, that we have to go for high technology. Unless we go for high technology, this technological gap between developing countries and developed countries will never go away. We have to enter the high technology, and we have already entered, as was mentioned by the Chairman BTRC, Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood, that we have already entered all the high technologies: oceanography, space technology, and nuclear technology. Now, what is necessary is this interaction, is this cooperation to be continued. It should be continued. It should be, hopefully, it would be perpetual. And I was just acknowledging to the representative from Embassy of Japan, that Bangladesh, since its inception in 1972, since its liberation in 1972, Bangladesh has been receiving help in all sorts of different ways from Japan. Japan is at the top. So we are very grateful to Japan as a country and to Kyutech for their wholehearted support towards Bangladesh in general and towards BRAC University in particular. So I thank everyone, the team over there, and our guests and our distinguished participants and everybody. From the bottom of my heart, my heartfelt gratitude, and I wish that this mission will see a grand success and will culminate with even greater dreams. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you,
wrap up the program now, but Kafi Antaran will be here for answering the media's questions.
may
So you can conclude the.
So may we
session.
take we'll take 1 minute to hand over the crests to our distinguished guests now.
Look,
So
Shahjahan Mahmood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so impressed with this event and the technology that I like to invite Kafi, Antara, and Maisum to BTRC to give a presentation on the topic. Please make sure that when you come all together, just contact us and we'll have a day-long session with you. And workshop type of session.
excellent.
Absolutely, yes. The project director of Bangabandhu Satellite 1, who is also here, he is requesting you or he is inviting you to become a part of this team. And to conclude, I want to mention two speeches from the other side in Tokyo. As Professor Andaleeb says, that the satellite is small, but it is really, indeed, a very big step. And as Antara said, yes, we can. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood. Now may I request Professor Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed to hand over a crest to Mr. Toshiyuki Noguchi, First Secretary of Japanese Embassy in Bangladesh, please. May I please request again Professor Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed to hand over a crest to Dr. Shahjahan Mahmood, Chairman of BTRC, please. And may I request Dr. Hafizur Rahman, member of SPARRSO, on behalf of SPARRSO. So may I request Abu Abdullah Ziauddin Ahmed, sir, to hand over the crest, please. Thank you, sir. It's all from us now. If this Vice Chancellor, sir, can conclude it from Japan.
I would really like to one more time reiterate that this is a very large step for us. This is a step in which we'll need the cooperation and the interaction, as Professor Ziauddin said, from multiple parties. And I know that with what we have in our hands, this is not something that we can do alone. So we are hopeful that this will lead to many, many interactions and cooperative activities across within the university, between universities and other agencies. This has to be a partnership for Bangladesh. This is not just for BRAC University. This is much bigger than that. So with that, I'd like to thank all of you who are here, my guests here, guests on the other side, particularly from BTRC and SPARRSO. We're really grateful to you for making time for being here. We faculty of BRAC University. You have made a great effort to be here, and I really appreciate that. Not least of all is our students and also the media. Our media is our best friend at times. You can spread the story because BRAC University is evolving as a story. And this is the story we want to bring about how we can make a difference in the lives of other people, how we can make this university an extension of what goes on in the community. I'm really grateful and thankful to all of you who made time today to take part in this very proud moment, a moment that we can all relish and remember in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Andaleeb, Dr. Hafizur Rahman, Professor Yuji and Professor Mengu for your valuable time and for being with us, and Dr. Arifur Rahman Khan sir, and definitely our main researchers, Kafi, Antara, and Maisun. Thank you very much.
আপনি অন্তরা মাইসুন এখানে থাকবে, কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকলে জিজ্ঞেস করেন। ফর্মালি আমাদের এই সেশন শেষ। He's another problem.
Okay, we are wrapping up our session, live session now. Arif sir, thank you for being with us as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, that's not actually the end, final end. There are some refreshments, and
Thank you.
we're almost at the end, but definitely I would like to say that's not actually the end. That's the beginning of a new research and new beginning of a new area. So thank you very much once again for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you.